Hello guys, welcome again. In last few video, we have learned how we can create a Spring application using XML file as a controller or configuration file. So we have learned that how we can declare bean tags and how we can use annotation also in XML. From this application, I'm going to start a new Spring application in which we are not going to use any XML file. We are going to use as a Java class as a configuration file or as a controller, and we will use only annotations. And you see that same task which we were doing from the XML file, so we can do by using annotations also. So how we can do this? So I'm creating a new project again from the beginning, and we have a Maven project, and just next, and we have to select the quick start, and I'm giving here the UD domain name edu.kite, and I'm giving here the project name YouTube annotation and AOP example, and just finish it. I have this program here. Now I have to open my POM file, and I have to put my dependency that require for Spring application. So for that I have to open internet, and here I use MVVM repository. Again, just go there, and here just I type Spring context and search it. From this first link, I just use the 5.2.18 release version, and I just copy my dependency, open the Eclipse dependency XML POM file, put here and save here, and automatically we will have all the dependencies in Maven directory like this. So everything is here. Now we can close this one, no need to add any other dependency. Now I just open my file, the main file, running file. Now I have to declare my some classes. So I'm just taking a very simple example here. Just right click, and I'm creating a small interface first of all, and I give the interface name is sum. Very simple example to understand the annotation based Spring application. So I have a sum as a interface, and I'm taking here a method. I say public void, and I say get sum. Here I will have int num1 and num2 like this. We have a function, only one function I have, get sum. Now I just declare class here, new class, and I put here calculation as a class, and I just implement this class with some interface, and I override this one some function. And here what I do, I just use I can use here, no need to define here the such kind of function I can give. So directly I can sys out, and here just I say sum of two number equal to plus n1 plus n2 like this. Very simple example, nothing special in it. Just I have a interface in which I have a get sum function. Then I take the class calculation, then I implement the interface. So I implemented the loosely coupled environment, loosely coupled. Now my class is ready. I need configuration file for creating a beans. So I told you that I'm not going to use XML file here, so I need a Java file. So I just create one more class and I say config, name is config, and you can give any name, just I'm giving config, and just put the configuration annotation to this particular class. So this is a configuration annotation. Because of this file will work as a XML file as we have seen in previous examples, but here we are using annotations. Now because we have this bean, this is bean, and we do not have any XML file, so we have to declare this class as a bean. So we say component. So if I make any class as a component like this annotation, that means this is a bean. So this component annotation is similar to the bean tag in XML. So I save it and become the bean, and now in my configuration file I have to declare this particular beans object. So I just here create public and I say return type is calculation like this, and I say get cal, you can give any name, and here I just return the object of calculation like this. So I made one function get call, you can give any name to this function. I return value is calculation, the object of a class. So I have to declare this as a bean, so I declare as a bean here, and this is become the bean like this. You see, I'm just made this particular function as a bean declaration. This is my configuration file, and this configuration file will make this class as a bean because I have declared this as a component. Now configuration file is ready, my calculation is ready, my interface is ready. Now I have to access this here, so I'm just removing this one. Now I have to create a bean, access the object of the bean. For accessing this object, what I need application context like this, context equal to new annotation config application context class, and here I have to give the file name config.class like this, and just semicolon, and I have to import this class like this. I have to import this one also like this. Now you see, because of this configuration class, this context is ready. Now I have to create the object of some interface. I say s equal to context dot get beans. Similarly, just we have seen from the XML file, here I have to give the calculation dot class like this. So this bean, this context is ready here. So it asking that we have not closed, so we will deal this one later. So you see the calculation beans we have given here. So it will search the calculation in this configuration file. This configuration file already have been declared with this one. So it will check the return value is calculation, and this configuration tag tell that this is the configuration file and this is the beans. Now we have the object in s. So now I have to call just as it to get sum, and it will display the result which I will pass the value like this. So I save it and I try to run it, and you see the output sum of two number is 90. So without any problem, without using a single line of XML file, we have declared our Spring program and we have created the object also. And if we want to put here setter injection, we can also do that. For that, I can make one more interface. I say we have another interface and I say subtract like this. So I have an interface subtract and I say public void get subtraction, and I don't pass here any value, and I just say get subtraction like this. Now this interface I just override here also subtract interface and override the, I save it and I override the unimplemented method. This method is coming here, but here I am not passing any argument, so I am declaring here a variable num1 equal to, I am giving some value, int num2 I am giving some value like this. And remember that these value I can initialize here, but I do not want to initialize here. I want to initialize as a injector. So what I will do, I just create here at the top, I create here value annotation, and here I pass the value like this, and I just declare the annotation. So I am passing here the value in this variable. Similarly, I need to pass the value here also. So I am doing the same thing as I was doing in XML file by using property tag for putting a injection. I call it setter injection. So I am putting this one here. I am passing the value here in the variable. From this num1 and num2 I can make subtraction also, so I should give this value little bit bigger. So I say now just copy and here I paste it and I say subtraction of two number is num1 minus num2 like this, and I save it. Remember that, so we have the same class. I save it, and now I am passing the setter injection here using the annotation. Same class, same interface, same something is there, same is there. Now I have to call this function also to get. I need to save this one. We have a, okay, we have to create one more because this is the sum interface, so I have to create one more bean. I say subtract sub like this. Now I say context dot get beans, and here I pass calculation dot class like this. Now I call my function get subtraction this way, and I save it and I try to run it, and you see the answer is like this. So we have set the setter injection also like this, and we have passed the value in the function also. We have implemented the loosely coupled environment also just for interface and class. We have created two interfaces and we have implemented the interface in a class. So such kind of environment is also required for Spring, and without using any XML file, we have just created the beans. We access the beans, we execute the code. So that is all about annotation based Spring program, and in next video we will learn the concept of AOP, what is AOP and how I can use the AOP. So if you really like my video, kindly do subscribe my channel, and thank you for watching this video.